idea is, if you want to grow in your life, you can grow alone. But you can reach up to a level. The simple reason behind that is, you just have 24 hours in a day. Now, if your aspiration is to grow above and beyond than that level, because you have your own physical limits, so what you have to do then, you have to start putting up the teams together. Right? Now, it's very easy to put up the teams. Am I right? It's very easy. You gather some like-minded people, start giving them vision, and start working onto it. Is that right? It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Because it will take time for you to understand people, and then even if you have like-minded people, even if you have a lot of hands, you are a good leader, but you have to understand one thing. We are not playing a video game. We are not working in a controlled atmosphere. We are working in an open atmosphere where their thought process change, their experience change, their situation change, their circumstances change. So today, the same person might be very good for the team. Tomorrow, maybe that person is not the ideal person for your team. And it is going to happen. It is absolutely going to happen. Right? So guys, you have to be ready with those challenges. If you want to be a good leader, first of all, expectations, emotional intelligence. Now you spoke about my answers on Instagram and the social media. You are going to get all those things in your life. People are going to throw stones at you. They're going to come and poke you. It is your personal choice how much leverage you give them. Because they want to disturb you. And I have seen a lot of people, they get emotionally disturbed when somebody come and poke them. Why? Because they are expecting from people that they're not going to come and bother you. They are expecting people are good enough, my friends are good, my relatives are good. So guys, have your expectations right. Please don't expect wrong things from people. Please don't expect that people are going to come and help you to become successful. If you have all those wrong expectations, you will always be disappointed. The disappointment is the difference between your expectations and reality. So more expectations you have, more disappointment you will have. So the bigger the difference is, the more the disappointment is. Please guys, don't be an emotional fool in your life. Now the problem is going to be, at some point of time you need his help or her help, and that person is missing from there. Now you got emotionally hurt. So let's give a real life example. Right? So Weber, yes, sir. If you are jumping from here, yes, don't jump, okay? If you are jumping from this third floor with an expectation that I'm jumping from the third floor and I'm going to land safe on the main floor. Right? So that is what you are expecting. But when you land on the main floor and you broke one of your leg and one of your arm, now what is going to happen to you? You're very disappointed. Because you were thinking, यार मेरे को तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला, मैं तीसरी फ्लोर से छलांग लगा रहा हूं, मुझे कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Nothing is going to happen to me. But you got injured. Now you got disappointed. Because what you were expecting and what is reality is a big difference. But let's say Tushar is planning to jump from here, and he understands that I'm jumping from here, I can die. I might hit my head and I can die. Right? But then he just break one of his leg. Now what is happening to him? He will be thankful. शुक्र है टांग टूटी जान बच गई. Am I right? Now his expectation and reality, it was other way. He was expecting the worst. So now he has reached into that zone where the difference between his expectations and reality is other way around. He was expecting worst, but it did not happen. Now he is not disappointed. This is what you have to do in your life, guys. Please have zero expectations from others, especially when you are building a team. If you are expecting you're going to get the best of the best people, thank you very much. It doesn't exist in this world. So please make sure, guys, have your emotional intelligence, have your expectations set right in your life. When you have that, now you know you have to do it. Now it is absolutely your choice to do those things. And then success is yours. So I started making that conscious decision 5 years before. I was struggling a lot when I was building the teams. I was having a lot of expectations from people. I was thinking like, you know what, this person is going to do this person is going to do that. I'm going to position this person over there. And I was getting disappointed. I was getting a lot of frustration. Because they were not, a lot of them, they did not have the dream. So I'll tell you a real life story. One day, I was actually coming with one of my team member, and I was actually throwing my frustration at him. I said, Nitin, you guys don't understand. I talk about $100 million there, and you guys are not excited. What's your problem? He said, Raman sir, if you don't mind, can I say you something? I said, yes, why not? He said, when I joined SaveMax, I did not have a job in this country from last 3-4 years. That is why I called you to sell my house. Right? My dream was to get a job for $40,000. My dream was to pay the rent for my basement. My dream was to drive a Toyota car. Today, I am living in my own house, making $250,000 and driving Mercedes. मुझे पागल कुत्ते ने काटा मैं आपके 100 million की बात सुनूं मेरा तो ड्रीम पूरा हो गया. I am living my life much more than my dream. And that really was a shock of my life. I said, wow, what a meaningful thing he taught me. Making $100 million sales could be my dream, but that is not his dream. Right? So he is already living his dream life. He's living much more above and beyond than that. And that is the day I thought, you know what? If I have to fulfill my dream for $100 million, I have to have 100 people like him in my team who have small dreams. Right? Otherwise, I'll keep fighting with him. He will be frustrated. I will be frustrated. So guys, understand of your own experiences of life. You are going to get a lot of these lessons while you are on a journey to success. But you have to keep your eyes, ears, brain, everything open to learn, to understand, and to make yourself better. What was your perspective before coming here? What were you thinking about success? Very interesting.
Okay, let me be clear why I'm here.
Yes.
I'm not into real estate. I'm not planning to get into, honestly. I just came here to learn from you, especially how you started. I saw podcast about you, about your journey, and I was really fascinated about how you started and where you have reached. I have a lot of big dreams, and I want to achieve that. And I'm honestly finding a mentor who can be where I want to see myself in future. And I cannot find a better person than you. So I especially came here to learn from you.
I really appreciate that. Let's give a round of applause for Sir. So this round of applause was not for because he was talking good about me. This round of applause was for his honesty. We did not keep this session for realtors at all. This session was dedicated to especially known realtors. Right? And the idea for this was so that we can exchange the ideas. I can understand, like, what are the challenges, the problems people face in other professions. like especially like, what kind of mentorship they are looking for, and how we can come forward and bring those kind of mentorship sessions for the people from another industry as well. Because it is not only about real estate, it is about community as a whole. It is about our next generation as a whole, because they are the one who are going to build this country, this world as a beautiful place.